Hello, my friends. Hello again. If you do not already know me, my name is Kyle. And here on my channel, Pensando Inglés, I bring you guys real English that you can understand. And I make videos like this 3 times every week to make sure you guys have the content you need to improve your English. So if you want some more English in your life, subscribe right now. Alright guys, so this video is going to be one of those videos where I just talk about my thoughts, okay? I did not write this down. I'm just going to tell you guys my thoughts on a topic. This is something that I have thought about many times, okay? Because of some of the books that I have read, some of the things that I have witnessed in my own life. I have always thought about this, and I think it's interesting because some people, they think that this topic is real. Some people do not think it is real, okay? So today I am going to tell you guys my opinions and my thoughts about the law of attraction, okay? La ley de la atracción. The law of attraction, all right? What is the law of attraction, okay? Well, there are some people who believe that there's a law, ley, like gravity, okay? What is gravity? Gravity is if something goes up, it must come back down, okay? Boom, that's gravity. If there was no gravity and I let go of this water bottle, it would just sit here, okay? But there's a law of gravity, so it does this, boom, okay? It falls because of gravity, gravidad, I think. Some people, they think that there's a law like gravity, a law of the world, the universe, and this law is called the law of attraction, okay? Now, what do these people who believe in the law of attraction, what do they think? They think that our thoughts, nuestros pensamientos, attract the things that we think about to us, into our lives, okay? So, if you want to be rich, you have to always think about money, okay? If you want love, you have to think about love, and it will come to you, okay? There have been many books written about this. One of probably the most famous book written about this is called The Secret, El Secreto, okay? And I've read this book in English and in Spanish, and the whole point of this book is to get us to change our thought processes, okay? Change the way we think to attract good things into our lives, to attract the things that we want into our lives instead of the bad things, okay? So the problem with the law of attraction, if you believe in this law, is that not only do the good things that you think about come to your life, but if you think in a negative way, then the bad things come into your life too, okay? If you think, oh man, I don't have luck with girls, or I never find any guys who want to be with me, whatever your situation is, okay? If you think these things, then if the law of attraction is real, that is what you get in your life, okay? So for example, if I think to myself, man, no girl's ever gonna want to be with me, no girl's gonna love me, why would a girl want to be with me? I'm ugly, I'm not smart. I'll never find a girl, right? Because those negative thoughts are bringing the negative results into my life, according to the law of attraction, okay? But on the other hand, the opposite, if I think, man, I'm awesome, any woman would be lucky to have me, I'm smart, I'm charismatic, I'm confident, okay, girls are gonna want to be with me, according to the law of attraction, okay? Or if I think money is bad, money is the root of all evil, rich people are bad, I will never have money in my life, okay? But if I think money is just a tool, it's a good thing that we can use to help ourselves, help our families, help other people, money is good and we can use it for good, according to the law of attraction, money will come to me, okay? So that is basically what the law of attraction is, all right? And there have been many of philosophers, famous thinkers, who have said things like, as a man thinks, so is he, okay? You are what you think. And this is all basically that the way that you think is the circumstances and the things that are going to come into your life, okay? So if you think good, things are good. And there are certain ways that we can see that the way we think really affects our lives, okay? One way that we could see this change is by practicing gratitude, okay? So if I think, okay, I'm not rich, I don't have enough money because I'm not a millionaire, other people are rich, I'm not, money is bad, okay? I'm gonna be sad, I'm gonna be mad, I'm gonna be upset. Or if I think, women are bad, no women want to be with me, but it's because women don't know what they want. These negative thoughts are going to change the way you look at everything around you, and you're going to be seeing the bad in life, okay? You're only going to see the bad things. You're never going to see the opportunities. But if I change my thinking to, okay, I'm not rich right now, but I have money to eat. Okay, I have money to eat. I have money to have my car. I have clothes, okay? My son has clothes. My son has a roof over his head, and techo. He has a roof over his head. We have enough money, okay? If I think about it like that, then I start to be grateful. Agradecido. I start to be grateful for my job, for my food, okay? I could buy books when I want to. I could buy good books and learn, which is invaluable to me, priceless, worth more than any money in the world, learning, okay? So if I think about it like that, I should be happy. I should be happy. I should be grateful, okay? The other thing about love, if you think, oh, I'll never have any love, I don't have a girlfriend right now, I don't have a boyfriend right now, so nobody loves me, I'm all alone. If you think about it like that, you're going to have a negative outlook on the world, and you're not going to be happy. But if I think, my son loves me, my mom loves me, my brother, my sisters, my family loves me, I have friends who love me, I love me, okay, then you start to think, okay, just because I don't have a boyfriend or a girlfriend or I'm not married, you start to think, okay, maybe I'm not married, but I do have love in my life, okay? And you start to see things in a more positive way, okay? So this is just an example of how the way we think about things can really affect the way that our life feels to us, okay? So in that way, I think that the law of attraction is true, because if you are always looking for the good, you will see it, okay? And this is just the way that our brains work, okay? What you are thinking about and what you are focusing on, you will see, you will notice, okay? It was always there. The love was always there. The money was always there. But you did not notice it, and you were not open to the opportunities, okay? So that's just the way that life works, in my opinion. That's the way our minds work. When we're thinking in a positive way, we will see the good things. When we're thinking in a negative way, we'll see the bad things, okay? So that is one aspect of the law of attraction, is that we attract the emotions and the moods and our life views based on what we think. But okay, now we'll talk about drawing in your dreams, okay, your goals, money, physical things. So does thinking in a different way change our results, change how much success we have, how much luck we have, how much money we could have, fame, whatever it may be? I'll give you some examples, okay? The first thing I want to say that I heard and really like is that nothing in this world, nothing that there is, no phone, no camera, nothing, no car, everything around us started out as an idea in somebody's brain, okay? So before anything was made real, it was imagined, all right? So in some sense, some way, the things that we imagine can become reality, okay? They could become reality. All right, and of all the great people, who I have read about, who I have watched shows or movies about, all these great people, they have one thing in common, okay? They have a clear vision in their mind. They've imagined and dreamed over and over the same thing that they wanted, their goals, their dreams. They visualized these things until one day it became real. Now, the thing is, it's not about just thinking about it. You have to take action, okay? But if you are just taking action without imagining, without visualizing, without dreaming, that action won't get you anywhere, okay? I'll give you some examples. I've worked very hard for a little bit of money, okay? For example, people working in restaurants, they're working hard, okay? It's not easy to work in a restaurant. They're working hard and they're not making a lot of money, okay? Now, this is an example of action, working very hard without visualizing, without thinking of bigger things, and not having success, okay? Now, if you work in a restaurant, I am not saying that you are not successful. I've worked in restaurants, and to be honest, those were some of my favorite jobs I ever had, okay? But now I have to think about ways to make more money. I have a son, I have other things I have to do. But I am not talking bad about people who work in restaurants, okay? I think any job, if you are working, you deserve respect. But that's just an example of somebody working very hard and not making a lot of money, okay? So action without visualization, without dreaming, will not get you the results that you want in life, okay? There's a part of the Bible that says, faith without work is dead, okay? Fe sin obras está muerto. And that means that if you just have the vision, but you do not put in the work, your vision will never come true. So you have to have the two things, the hard work and the vision, all right? But when you put those two things together, then you start to see luck, okay? You start to see opportunities and crazy things start happening in your life. You'll meet somebody, de repente, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, somebody who will change your life. You'll have an idea that will change your life, okay? When you start to visualize and think about what you really want, and you put in the work, make a plan and stick to it, that's when these things start coming to you, okay? Now, I do not know if luck is real, if the law of attraction is real. I think, in my mind, there is a force that brings these things to us, okay? In my mind, it's God, okay? In my mind, when you visualize what you want out of this world, when you imagine what you want, God brings you these things if you're willing to pay the price, if you're willing to work for it, okay? That's my opinion. If you do not think this way, I would never judge you. Everybody has different opinions, and we are all entitled to it. All entitled to our own opinion. So for me, the law of attraction is just such an interesting topic, okay? And I think it's worth thinking about what you want. It's worth visualizing it. And then you start working towards it, okay? And then you will start to get lucky. I'm watching right now a show on Netflix about Arnold Schwarzenegger. Arnold Schwarzenegger is a bodybuilder. In this show on Netflix, which I recommend you guys watch, Arnold Schwarzenegger talks about how when he was young and poor, he laid in his bed, his little bed, because they were poor, and he looked up on the wall at the pictures of bodybuilders, his heroes, okay? He looked at them, but he was not looking at other men. He was imagining himself. He was imagining his face on these big, strong bodies, and in his mind, he was seeing himself up on the stage, flexing his muscles, being famous, okay? Being rich. He was visualizing it, okay? And then he came to America, to the United States, and he became one of the most famous people ever, okay? Everybody knows Arnold Schwarzenegger. He was a hero. He was my hero when I was a kid, and every other boy in the United States. If you look at almost any great, famous person, before they did these wonderful things that they did, whatever it may be, they had a vision. They had a vision that they kept in their mind. They kept thinking about it. and one day something brought it to them, okay? Through their hard work, they achieved it? Or was it their concentrated power of thought that brought all of the right circumstances and opportunities to them? I don't know. I don't know that part. What I do know is that I'm putting in the work and I'm visualizing my dreams. I suggest you guys do the same. Please, guys, tell me down below, do you think that the law of attraction is real? Or do you think people just get lucky? Do you think things happen for a reason? Or is it all just a coincidence? Como siempre, mis amigos queridos, muchísimas gracias por ver. Nos vemos pronto.